Good morning. We're checking the humidity on this incubator because it seems to be running a little low. Now it's always useful before you try to figure out what's going on to read directions. So I have directions right here because I forget them every year and I sometimes even from day to day. So this tells me exactly what to do. So what we're going to do, this is the readout. Over here is the water. I changed the type of water container I'm using, but it still seems low. So I'm going to just check that these settings are okay. So the first thing we do is we push the two buttons and that unlocks it. And then this will move me. Temperature I know is set okay. So, whoa, it went too far. There we go. So this is a humidity, and what I'm going to do is I'll push here, and that gives me what it's set on. So it says that it's set on 55, and I'm going to look later and see what EX only means. But if I wanted to raise it, I could do it this way. I'll be doing that at the end of the hatch. I'm going to keep it on 55, and I'm just going to try to figure out what's going on. Now for today, I have some more eggs, which have been set to the side, and they're waiting. Excuse me. Don't look at my floor. Okay, so I have them in this little cabinet where they were sitting for 24 hours in that egg box so that they get a rest. If you don't let them sit, after they come in from shipping, their air cell may be a little bit loose. The membranes may be loose. So if you let them sit, a lot of times that goes back. If it's torn way loose, the egg won't be able to develop and hatch usually. So that's why we let them sit. So we started our eggs Monday. So these will be started Wednesday. And I can do that because I can stop turning for some of the eggs and not others, or I could actually take the eggs that are getting ready to hatch and 3 days before move them to my second incubator, which I have to bring upstairs and check out, and then put the eggs in there where they're not going to be rolled around so they can hatch. If they are rolled around, then they have a hard time getting in hatching position, and they may not get their beaks through the air cell. They may drown. A lot of things can happen. So when I'm hatching more than one box, I usually shift the ones ready to hatch over to an incubator that doesn't turn. However, if it's not working, then what I can do is just take these eggs out of their holders and put them flat on the bottom and leave the other eggs on the other side in the holders to keep turning. So there's all kinds of things to do. And speaking of turning, you'll see here, let me get this, I'm going to get it back to everything okay. Okay, and I'm going to save it, and then it goes back. Now you'll notice on this side there's a little line that keeps rotating, and that just indicates that the turner is on. So I'll check that when I get towards the end and I want to stop the turning, then it'll go flat, and that way I know for sure I have it on the right setting and I don't mess up. Okay, that's it for today. See you again next stage. Bye.